Hello there friends, and welcome to another video about how to create a Parallax WordPress theme in 2020. And in this video we're going to take care of the underlying pages here, because we're pretty much done here with our front page. So we're going to take care of the underlying pages here. If you click on About Us, for example, this one's not styled, doesn't have the menu up here, or no footer, and it's just doesn't look good. And the way we're going to do this is we're going to create separate page templates, because we're going to have different templates for different pages. So the contact page is going to look a little bit different with this here compared to other pages. So all the pages we already created here in the back end. So you can take some time to create those. We're also gonna download a few two plugins. So you can see here we are using a plugin here for a contact form, and then I'm using a plugin for our booking page. So if we have reservations down here, I also have a plugin there. You can see this one here. All right, so let's do all that. Let's head back here to our backend. So I already have an index.php, but we're going to create a specific page for this one. So we're going to create a page .php first, and it's going to bring in the whole loop. All right. So in the root folder of our theme, just create a new file and name it page.php. In this page.php, let's open up PHP tags, and let's just actually just copy the comment, and let's paste it in, and we don't need that extra PHP tag. All right, so here let's change the comment. So just do a standard page fallback template. All right, so this one's not gonna be anything special here. So just get the header, and then normal loop, have underscore post, and then a while loop as well. So I have posts. We need to get the post, and in this while loop when we get the post, we need a title, and we need the content, and then and this one there, and then and the if statement, and then get footer like this. Now it's gonna look horrible. It's no divs, no classes, nothing. So if we go to our page and reload, see there's nothing. We didn't even bring in the thumbnail. So what we can do here is we're gonna use templates, as I said. So for example, if we have the reservations page, we're gonna add a extra section here that allows us to choose a template for a page. So different pages can have different stylings, different things you want to display, and we can do that by using page templates. So I'm going to create a new folder in our, so let's go to our back to our file structure here, and in the root let's create a new folder, and I'm just gonna name this page templates. Oh, did I already create this one? Maybe I did. Yes, I did. Let's go down there. So if you haven't created a page templates folder, you can do that. So in this folder, let's add a new file, and I'm just gonna do page general, .php. Let's save that. And on this page, general page, just going to do the normal PHP tags. So let's just copy. Actually, let's just copy the whole thing here, and let's go back to page general, and let's change the comment here. So first, what we need to do is in order for this to be a page template, we need to add a comment saying first template name, and then general layout, like this, and then just comment here, just put in this is a page template. All right, so this comment will make it as a page template. All right, so after we have the header, we need this here obviously, and then the while loop. Now let's go out of PHP because we need to add some classes. So I need a div with the class of page thumbnail, like so. And in this, we need the post thumbnail. So let's do PHP tag like this, and then the underscore post thumbnail. So this one will collect the thumbnail and display it. And then here we need the content. So let's do a div class of page main, and then let's open up PHP tags here, and let's jump down. Actually, let's not do that. We need first the title needs to be h2 tag. And now let's open up PHP and close it there, and let's cut this one out and paste it in here. And then we need a normal p tag with the content. So again, PHP tags and the content, like this, paste it in. Okay, and down here let's open up our PHP tags again. Okay, and then let's make it a little bit better looking like that. All right, so that's that. Let's save it. Now let's head back to our backend here, and let's just take a look at. Let's refresh this, and since we're working, let's work on our about page first. But if we scroll down here, we now have a attribute here where we can choose the templates. First, we have a default template, then we have the general layout. So if we go to our pages here and choose about us, so let's go back here, and also let's click on about us. All right, so this is how it looks now before the template. Now let's so this general layout, they will collect what we have in our index or page, the PHP. So let's add the general layout right there. Yeah, that's the one we created there, obviously. All right, so let's refresh, see what it does. Okay, so we got that. That's not what I wanted, right? Doesn't look great, to be honest with you guys. Maybe because I haven't styled it yet. All right, that helps. Right, yeah. Okay, so let's style it a little bit later, because there's a few other things I need to add there as well. So let's head back to our page template. So this is page general layout. Now we have a one for reservation. So let's take care of the reservation layout. So let's go to page templates folder, and let's do page hyphen reservation .php, and again let's do the same here. Let's copy the whole comment, and let's copy the whole thing here, like this, and so that, and then in this case let's call it the reservation layout, like so. And it has the page main, but we need to add another class here because it takes in a form for reservations. So let's do another div here with a class of form reservations, and let's cut this, and let's save that, and let's just make this one a little bit prettier, like this. All right, that's that. Let's save it, and let's go back to our backend, because in our comment, sorry, on our contact or reservations page, you can see I'm using a plugin. So let's go to our plugins, and I already have this one installed, so it's 5-star restaurant reservations. So if you go to add new, and you search for yeah, 5-star reservation, like that, you will find it. So what you do is select here, just click on install now, and then follow the instructions. And after you install it, you go to your plugins and you activate it, and then you will get a menu here, bookings. In this bookings, you go to the dashboard, and you can set up your booking in the settings. So you get a menu here. You can choose which days you accept booking, what times. And you can set up multiple different bookings here, so you can get for Saturday and Sunday. You can, if there's any exceptions, get early bookings, late bookings, 30 minutes advance minimum in my restaurant. The week starts on Monday, so that will be displayed. And then what you do, you will get a code that you have to paste in on the page that you want to display the form, because it's a form. I created a reservations page on here, just some text there, and then the short code booking form, then save. And then you need to choose the reservation layout. And did I mess up the spelling? Yes, I did. Reservation layout, like this, and let's refresh so we get proper spelling there, right? So down here, reservation layout, right? You can choose another layout here if you want, but I have the reservation layout, and this is specifically for this reservation page, because I had a page template for the reservation, and you can see I have a different class here as well, because the content on this page is different. Right, now let's go to our reservations page. And all right, so we obviously need to style this as well, but you can see here we're gonna have a class, so it's easy to style here. All right, cool. Okay, so another thing we need to do is for the menus. So if I click here, I have a menu here. I need to make this a little bit better looking. So this menu here is something, yes, I created this one. This is just static PDF or image. You can do it differently. You can put up a little menu, a form you can put in yourself, or you can do custom posts. That's up to you. But yeah, image here. That's how I did it. So let's create another page template, and let's create a new file in our page templates folder. And then let's call this page hyphen menus. Hit .php obviously, and there we go. And let's just paste the whole thing in here. So copy and paste. All right, so this time we're gonna call this menus or menu layout, and we have the same structure here. Have post the loop. Now what we're gonna do is we have the page thumbnail, but we're gonna put it in a style here, inline style, in this template, and the background image. First, let's do style, obviously, and background image. So we're doing RGBA, so we get a different color there. So 0, 0, 0.5, and like this. And then the post thumbnail there we got nicely done, nice. And then instead of the form reservations, we're gonna add another class here. We need a page image like this, and that's that. Let's save it, and let's go back to our back end and pages, and I created different separate menus page there, and you can see down here we got the menu layout. So you can choose here, right? So the menu layout, and so that's that. So we go back to pages, and let's take a look at the we have a contact, and I think it's just a general layout. What we need to do is style this. So I also installed a plugin for the contact form. So if we have a look at the plugins, it's this contact form 7. It's a very popular contact form plugin. So just search for this contact form 7 and do install it, and then activate it. And then what you do is you have contact forms here. You get this one here. So if you click on this one, you can set up your contact form. So I already created one here, contact us. This is the restaurant. Okay, so you can add whatever you want here, and then just paste in on the pages. You will get a short code. So this one is just copy that in on the page that you want to display it, and I've done it here. Right, so that's all we're going to do for the contact page. So we can go and style what we have so far. So in our file structure, let's open up the style sheet. So in our style sheet here, just under the before the footer, let's add a new comment. I'm just going to do website pages, because we have a section with just pages there, right? And first thing we're going to do is the general template. So let's do general template like this. And first thing we had the page thumbnail. And this page thumbnail we need a max width of 100%. And then let's scroll up a little bit, and then just the width normal is 100%, and then height, it's not going to be full screen, so let's do 70. View height, let's save that. Let's go back to our front end, and let's refresh. Let's see, it's about us, because that's a general template there, right? All right, so that's how it looks. A little bit odd at the moment, but we're gonna continue with this one here. Okay, and then the image itself, Actually, we maybe just do no, of this one here. Let's do page thumbnail. Let's target the image. All right, so the width here is 100%, and height on this one is also 70 view height. Save that. So refresh. All right, so there we go. A little bit better looking. All right. Now let's do the main text here. So we need to target the page class of page main, like so, and then padding needs to be 30 pixels. That's actually it for the main, and then let's do the h2 tag. h2, and the text align should be center. The text transform, do uppercase, looks a little bit nicer, and the letter spacing should be 1 pixel, and then padding bottom bottom should be 10 pixels. Okay, let's save that, see what we got. Refresh here, right? Nice looking, and we got some padding going on here on the sides. Then let's do for the paragraph. So again, page main paragraph, and here I'm gonna do padding left 30 pixels. See what that does. Then padding right 30 pixels. I'm not sure we need this actually. And then padding bottom. What text align? Justify. Justify. All right, then let's take a look there. Okay, so a little bit bigger here. All right, that's that for the main paragraph and the general layout. So that's what we got here. Next thing is for the reservations. So let's go back to our style sheet and another comment. So reservations layout. Okay, and in order to target the layouts for the reservations, we need to find the classes here. So let's do Control I, and let's target class right there. Okay, so let's see the form. We need a form, so we can see it down here, the RTB booking form. That's something we need to have a look at. So let's target that one. So when you install a plugin and want to change the styling, just take out the inspector, and then you can see what class is being used here, and then you can change the class accordingly or change the styling. So if you open up here, you can see the legend book table. Want to change that, and then you have the tag here as well. Get form, label, input, and so on. So let's head back here and do RTB booking form, and let's text align everything center, and then the legend that we talked about, RTB booking form. So make it its own thing, obviously. and legend. So we want the font weight bold. Bold. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Refresh here. All right, so this is bold, and we got this down here, text line in the center. Now let's do the input. I want the input labels also bold. So I want this to be bold. So what we can do is just a comma here. Then do the same RTB, booking, form, and this is the label. Okay, hit save, and let's refresh. So now these here are bold as well. Now let's target the fields here. So the input. So same here, RTB, booking, form, and we need an input. And input is we need a width, make it a bit bigger, 100%. I want the padding of 20 pixels and 10 pixels on the sides. And font size, let's make it a little bit bigger. Let's make it maybe 20 pixels. And then text align should be center like this. Let's go back here and let's refresh, see what it looks like. All right, so looks a little bit better. And let's do this here as well. So it looks a little bit better. Let's go down, scroll up there a little bit. So under input, let's do this is has an ID, I think. Let's target down so you can see that select RTB party. So it's an ID of RTB party. You click there so you can see up here ID RTB party. So let's target this one here. So ID is hashtag RTB and hyphen party. Okay, and font size on this one should be at 20 pixels. Then it will be automatically a little bit bigger. All right, so now it's bigger, so it looks a little bit better. All right, now let's move on here, and we got the one here, the button. Let's change that a little bit. So we target this one so it has a class of add message, and then it has an a tag, right? So we need to target this a tag in the class of add message. So let's do that. So let's go down here and do add message and the a tag. And then the color, let's change that to our standard 28 to E32 or no, E28 actually, like so. And then no text decoration. Did I have text decoration? No, it doesn't have, so we don't need to add that. But we need to increase the font size. Do 16 pixels, and then the letter spacing should be 1 pixel, like so. Let's refresh. It's a little bit bigger. All right. Now we want to hover, get a hover effect. So let's do that as well. So let's go down here and do. Let's see. Yeah, just do the same here. Add message and hover. So let's do text decoration underline, like so. Then let's move up here and let's refresh. And when we hover, we get that. Nice. Cool. Okay, now let's take a look at the this button here, and this has a button. So let's take care of that. So let's go back here, and it's actually just a button. So it's more of a general styling. So let's go up to the top, and under general styling, let's just do a button like this. And then we need a font size of all buttons, 1.8 em. Then letter spacing should be 1 pixels, and the color 666, and the background color is whitish, grayish, and well, there's no text decoration there, I think, from the get-go, right? No. Then we need text transform to uppercase, like this, and then padding of 20 pixels all around, and the cursor, I want a pointer. Let's say that, because I think if you hover over here, you don't really get a cursor. So let's refresh. All right, a little bit bigger, and if you get over, you can see the hand there. Nice. And then just maybe a little hover effect there as well. So button, hover, dunk, and text, same text. Decoration, underline. Okay, save that. So refresh, and yeah, as you can see, we got nice hover effect. Cool. Now, the last thing here we need to do is just have a look at the, I guess, the menu as well. So let's go to our menu page, and let's style this. So in our style sheet, let's go all the way down here and get the reservations layout. Now let's go down there and take care of the menus page. Or actually, we need to do, probably do the contact. Let's see. Actually, let's wait with the contact. Let's do the let's do the menu page here. Menus page, and it's just actually it's only the image we need to target here, because everything else now looks nice. So it's the menu, and make this one more center. So we need to target the image. So it had a class of page image, and then the image itself, and margin should be 0 and auto. This will put it in the middle, and then the width should be 100%. Let's refresh that. Now you got the whole width here of the menu. So that's that. Next is the contact form, because if we look at the contact form itself, it doesn't look that great. So let's fix that. So in our style sheet, let's create another comment, and let's call this contact page. And so since this is a plugin, we have to take a look at the inspector and see what kind of classes they're using. All right, so we got the whole ID there. So let's see. I think they have a class of WPCF7, and then we need a form. Let's see, we got here the class is WPCF7-form. So let's target that one first, and we're going to target the label on this one. because we need to fix so the text there, label. All right. So VPCF7-form and the label. So let's go back here. And it's class of VPCF7-form and the label. In this label, we want the font weight to be bold. Let's say that, see if it hits it. Nice. All right, then next thing we need to target is the input. So let's fix that. So it's the same class. CF7-form input, and in this input, the width for this one should be 50%, and padding 20 pixels top and bottom, 10 pixels left and right, and then the font size should be 20 pixels. Let's save and let's refresh. Okay, looks a little bit better. Now let's also take a look at the text area. So we got the same VPCF7-form and then the text area. All right, and the text area is width 50%, and then the padding should be 20 pixels and 10 pixels. Font size on this one is to 16 pixels because there's probably more text here, so it doesn't need to be as big. All right, and we already get the send button because it's a button. All right, so that's the contact form. So that's it for this video. In the next video, we're gonna look at the restaurant pages, because if you look at the homepage here, we have 3 different restaurants. So if we click on this one, Miami, for example, it will take us to the Miami page here, and yeah, it's not styled. So let's do that in our next video. So that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next.